Welcome to Underhaven. This program is intended for mature audiences and may contain material that is not suitable for everyone, including violence, coarse language, and unfiltered opinions. We do not endorse the views of those that we report on. Enjoy the show.
Did you guys know the peanut was invented by black people? Yeah, that's true. That's actually fucking true. The peanut was invented by black people. A lot of people don't know that. Damn. All right. Well, we've got a show for you today this morning, fellas. We have got a show for you today. It's a fucking fantastic one. We've got a lot of interesting, riveting subject matter. I see we have some beautiful people in the chat already. We've got Sammy here. We've got Yami. We've got Jason Aguacates. I never know how to pronounce that shit. Always nice to see you in the chat, though. It's a hard knock life, folks. I'm persecuted for loving a beluga whale too much. Jason, it's not just a hard knock life for you, it's a hard knock wife as well. What's up, Trav? We got Trav here. We got Bill Portley. I feel like the delivery of that joke could have been a little bit stronger, but whatever, you know, I made it. I made it. We have a bunch of beautiful people here already in chat. Make yourself known. If I haven't said hi to you yet, then you guys know what to do. I immediately got a DM as soon as I put this stream up of somebody asking, Brett Keane tried to strike you guys? And yeah, for those of you who didn't watch last night's episode, Brett Keane actually showed up in chat. The real Brett Keane showed up in chat. And he was threatening to strike us. That's how we knew it was the real thing. Because he immediately joined in the chat and started threatening us, which is always a fucking hilarious time. And it's pretty fucking funny because he was like trying to be like civil towards like DFF and DP recently. But I guess we must have just done something that pissed him off just so much that we're even worse than his longtime enemies of over a decade. So yeah, it's been interesting times over here on the Underhaven channel. We've been getting shout outs from Jason. We've been having beef with G-Man. And now Brett Keane wants a piece of us. It's pretty fucking crazy to see this shit. Like, we do pretty well on this channel, all things considered, especially as of late because of you guys and your support. And I think we're starting to finally see some of these lol cows become aware of our existence. And they're trying to do what lol cows always try and fucking do, which is mooch off the fucking benefit of other people's work and success. I'm not saying we're super successful here, by the way. It's just like, we do okay. And that's more than they could ever expect. So, of course, they're going to try and mooch off it. Just like they've tried to do with the Geek Room in the past, back when they were doing incredible at their peak. And, yeah, I mean, there's nothing new. What's up? We got Baptized in Fire. We got Rizla here. We got Kelly Bolts. Nice to see you. We got Wade Lockhart, $5. Thank you very much. I don't know what you're talking about or what's going on, but here's a few bucks to support you. Well, thank you very much. Much like a waitress, I make money off tips here on this channel. And this is not the only source I have of money, so don't feel like you guys are ever obligated to send me money. But, you know, if you guys think I do a good performance, you can always send in a fucking tip. You can always send in a tip. And I just want to be clear, when you send in super chats and memberships and all that, that money goes directly to me. That does not go to my co-host. That's why we have them post their, you know, cash apps and stuff in the chat whenever they're available. But yeah, it's just me today. So, you know, if you want to tip your waitress, feel free. And I very much do appreciate that, Wade. I very much do appreciate the $5. That shit goes a long way. And that'll definitely help me pay for my breakfast after this. Or lunch, I guess, by the time I'm done. So thank you very fucking much. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say that by the time I'm done will be about brunch time, which is perfect. So thank you guys very much. We already got 16 of you beautiful people here, and we haven't even gotten to the content yet. I do not have a whole ton to talk about today, but we are still chipping away at that the Frost interview, which is like a 4-part thing. So if worst case scenario comes up, then we can just watch some of that, because that's been a hell of a fucking time. And yeah, there's actually some other stuff we can take a look at real fast. The first thing, since we still have some people coming in here, Cobes uploaded like a 1.5-minute video last night. I don't know if there's anything interesting in it, but we can figure that shit out together. It's really not that long, so while we're getting some people in here, while I'm having some of my coffee and trying to wake up a little bit still, let's take a look at this very recent video that was uploaded by Cobes just 5 hours ago. I haven't seen anything from I haven't seen anything from Boglum Chronicles or any of those other channels about this, so let's see if there's anything in this that's a nugget worth taking a look at. Oh yeah, rest well, and thank you for showing up. I hope you come back and enjoy the stream later. I'll have the timestamps up for you and everybody else.
Greetings, fellow YouTubers. I want to wish Danny Filth a happy birthday. It was his birthday on the 25th of July, and I totally missed it. And for that, I do apologize. Got a drink combo here.
Is this the only fucking thing you do on your channel nowadays? Jesus fucking Christ. He's like so afraid to do anything else other than after Jessica, came on his channel and nearly fucking destroyed it. He's afraid to do anything other than eat food and make drink combos. Everything's always a fucking drink combo or food related. And I know that was most of what he did before anyway, but I feel like now he's even more afraid of stepping out of his comfort zone. So that basically just means him shoving things down his fucking mouth, which is sad, but true. Let me share the tab instead. That'll be a lot better. Let's continue.
This drink combo consists of Howler Head Banana Whiskey and some Baja Blast and Mango Fiesta tea from Taco Bell.
Always has to be Baja Blast.
I call it a Cobra's Tropical Taco Bell Blast. It is exquisite. But cheers to Danny Filth. I hope he had an amazing birthday. And
just like every other fucking concoction that he makes, it looks fucking brown and disgusting.
Any more to come, of course.
Oh yeah, taking some of that good old poopy juice, Cobes. This better not be the
that drink combo is exquisite, YouTube.
And that's all you have to say? Oh my god, you fucking idiot. Jesus Christ, and you wonder why people don't actually take you seriously. Look, if this was the type of content I was putting out, I'd expect to have almost no viewers, but somehow he still fucking manages to get like 1,000 views on this lazy piece of shit video, because it's all just people like me trying to see if there's any nuggets of fun in there. But unfortunately, there wasn't. That was one of the most boring things I've ever seen on this channel before. Better content than Carrie. Everyone's fucking on Carrie to this morning. Brett Keane is so evil. Carrie would like him. Jesus Christ. You guys really don't like Carrie. We got Sydney here. Nice to see you, Sydney. Have I forgotten saying hi to I think I've said hi to everybody so far. Well, call me an idiot if I haven't. Oh, shit. We got Graveyard Flowers here as well. Always a pleasure to see you. We will be watching something from you very shortly. In fact, we might actually watch this next, because why the fuck not? I know that Mango has not been watching the cows for a couple days, so I figure we can take a look at this and get an update on this. This is just called Bullshyte. Thank you to Graveyard Flowers, who is right there in the chat. Go subscribe to Graveyard Flowers. And also, it never hurts to drop a fucking like, people. It never hurts to drop a fucking like. All right, let's continue. And let's see what they have to say here. Oh, shit, we got Mr. Wadowson. Mr. Wadowson, I hope your recovery is going well, man. Sending you all the love.
I can't see you.
Good morning. The thing called, well, it's probably afternoon. The thing called the internet that is filled with nothing but fickle, backstabbing people at the end of the day.
And you live with one of them, so I don't know what you're complaining about. And you've gone back to this woman multiple times, despite knowing full well how much of a backstabbing piece of crap that she is. But go off, King.
That's what this is. This fucking this thing called social media, where people come to you and say, "Oh, I really care about you. The only reason I'm coming to message you is because I know that you're white, you're alone, and you're always with Shanny. So
I think this might be low-key about me. I'm just going to keep it $1.50 with you guys. I think this might be low-key about me. And you know what, Jason? I'm going to be entirely honest with you, man. And you need to hear this, and one of these days you will fucking accept it. But I care about you way more than your quote-unquote wife does, and it's not even fucking close. I actually do care a little bit about you, and you're lucky that someone still fucking does, because you're a massive fucking piece of shit. But, yeah. I have that basic slither of human empathy I have for almost anybody. And, just that alone is enough to make me care about you more than your wife does. So, I'm looking forward to a big, beautiful apology from you one day, Jason. I know that you watch this channel. I'm looking forward to the day where you give me a big, beautiful apology.
you must be really suffering. I'm not going to trust anyone ever again. If I'm alone, I'll deal with it alone. And
yeah, that's fucking bullshit, dude. How many times have you had this shit happen where you end up sending a woman your fucking dick? Look, I know that you're with Shanny, someone who can't satisfy anyone's sexual urges. But at the same fucking time, dude, at that point, just fucking leave and find someone else. Stop fucking cheating. You're trying to act like you can't trust anyone because you go repeatedly fucking cheat on your piece of shit partner? No, that's on you, brother. That's entirely on you. That doesn't mean these people who are reaching out to you, genuinely concerned, don't care about you. They do. You're just too fucking obsessed with sending your dick to everything that moves.
if I jump off a bridge, I jump off a bridge. That's a win for me anyway.
Wow. Wow. You're at the point where you're saying shit like this, and you want us to believe that your fucking spouse cares about you? Bull fucking shit, dude. She would not be letting you make this fucking video right now. Anyone who actually gave a shit about you would be trying to actually comfort you and get your dumb ass off the internet before you spout some more stupid bullshit. The last time that I saw you doing a video like this, you talked about how you punched drywall and how you weren't proud of it, but then you showed it off for everybody on the fucking internet to see. Hey, what's up, PT Hand? Nice to see you.
So are you guys are probably aware already? Because she's gotten messages about this apparently. There was a person that used to come to our channel, and her username is so weird. It was some Celtic term for like a witch or something. I don't know. But I knew her as Lucy. I just called her Lucy. She was named from Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, the Beatles, So this woman apparently has come out and now said that I called Shanny big to her, which I did. Because Shanny is big. And I tell Shanny she's big.
Oh my God. So I did see this particular clip. I didn't know it was from this video. Thank you very much, Graveyard Flowers, for providing this to us. I really was curious about the context of him saying this, and now I know. And knowing is half the battle. So thank you very much. What video did he strike? He didn't strike any videos. Not successfully is what I should be saying. He tried to strike our stream from last night, apparently. And also, he went in chat and said that JDubbs also tried to strike us, but I haven't seen any warnings, notifications, nothing. So if they did try to strike us, nothing went through. And don't worry about that shit. It's Brett fucking Keane. Like, no one's gonna take a flag from Brett Keane or JDubbs seriously at this point, because you know that they've already flagged people multiple fucking times, and YouTube is caught on to their shit at this point. At least I know that for a fact with JDubbs. And that's just my assumption with Brett Keane, because he's had that channel for at least a year now. And you know that he's flagged drunken peasants 100 fucking times. I don't give a shit what he's been trying to do in his newest video, trying to be like a peacemaker or whatever the fuck he's doing. You know that he's flagged that channel hundreds of times. So YouTube's not going to give a shit about what either one of them have to say about what's, fair use or not.
But that's okay. It doesn't matter that she's big to me, because I love her. So this bitch is going to go around saying stuff. Because I don't know. Shanny can't even remember what she said.
Wow, how convenient. She can't remember the terrible fucking things that were being said. What's up, Kitty? Nice to fucking see you. Always a pleasure to see you. Yeah, Shanny likes to play like she's indifferent on a bunch of shit that she knows damn well. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a very ongoing thing that I've noticed with her. Is like she just likes to play fucking stupid. And she really is stupid, so sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. But yeah, she plays dumb a lot.
But something got her blocked here. I don't know what it was. But something got her blocked here. And now she's going to go and be embraced by hate channels. That's the way it goes. So she's going to try and make it look like a...
Bro, much like with my channel, I would have known who the fuck you're talking about unless you just said it right now. And I wouldn't even thought to, like, reach out to this person unless you put that idea in my head right now, which you just did. And I probably won't bother. But there's going to be definitely, almost certainly now, someone who will. Just because you keep putting these ideas out in the ether. Like, it's some type of fucking Streisand effect of bullshit, Jason. I don't know why you keep doing this. You've brought a ton of fucking subscribers to my channel. Now you're probably going to bring a ton of attention to that person. All for what? Because you're too fucking stupid to know when you're actually signal boosting somebody.
I was like fucking hitting on her and stuff like that. There were literally 3 women I talked to the whole time. And I'm not going to tell you the other names because why? It's none of your...
I mean, why not? You already gave out the name of one fucking person right here. Just like I said, you're going to bring a ton of attention to this person. You might as well have done the exact same thing. Actually, no, this basically is the exact same thing you did with me. You made like a 7-minute video talking and whining about me too. So what's next? Are you going to do an entire fucking video giving G-Man a shout out? Like, genuinely, I'm curious what happens next.
Fucking business who messaged me. But they talked about their problems and I was talking about my problem. And that's it.
That wasn't all it was.
There was no hitting on. There was no nothing like that.
How the fuck am I supposed to believe that when you keep sending your wiener to women?
Why? You guys got to think about this. The whole reason this thing happened with Shanny is because I almost did cheat. And I had been listening to Godsmack Truth on repeat to get it in my head how much I fucked up.
That's not what Shanny said. She didn't say you almost cheated. Shanny came out and outright stated that you cheated. And I'm not willing to fucking believe everything that Shanny says, or really anything at all. But when it comes to the things that you two say about each other, I'm a bit more inclined to believe it. Especially when you guys are talking at each other all angry and shit like that, because that's when the truth generally comes out. Especially with you, Jason. You're loose-lipped as fuck when you're mad.
And I did. And I realized it. You really think I'm going to go immediately in messages with other chicks and start flirting with them?
Yes, because there's fucking precedent for this. Of course I fucking believe that. Also, there was the fact that you were acting like you were the happiest I've ever fucking seen you when Shanny was gone. I've not seen you that happy since you guys still had fucking money. Like, I actually saw some genuine happiness in Jason's eyes back when Shanny was allegedly gone from the household. And all that fucking joy and splendor has been stripped away, just like it always is, by that vile fucking barracuda of a woman.
You fucking crazy? Are you fucking brain dead? I was telling these girls actually how much it hurt that I fucking almost did cheat on my girl. And the consequences of understanding what that could have done to her, really, in her brain.
Well, too bad, because she's already convinced herself that it happened, whether or not it did happen, Jason. So, what the fuck are you surprised about?
Because of what's done in the past to her. But there's going to be this one, because something...
I'm the real Jason. I'm Mandela Effect Jason from the universe where Jason was born in Central America. It's like when Thanos came back from another version of the multiverse after they killed him at the start of it. That's awfully specific, but I get the idea. How could anyone find Shanny attractive? He doesn't have any other fucking folds to fuck. That's what it boils down to. He literally thinks he has no other options. Even though as terrible as Jason is, he can still do better than Shanny. You guys are free to disagree with that, but like I feel like literally any human being except for maybe Vaughn can do better than Shanny. So, you know, Jason can find another piece of shit who's still a piece of shit fit for him, but less of a piece of shit than Shanny. You know what I mean? What's up, Werewolf King? Nice to see you.
Happened. Shanny got pissed, and I don't know what it was. I don't know. But she blocked this Lucy chick, and she's going to be doing what she does, man. That's the best way I could address this. That's the best way I could address it.
Hey, good morning, Shaw. Pleasure to fucking see you.
But I'll tell you, it's pretty fucking predatory to think that just because two people are apart for a little while, it means that if you put a little sweet something in my ear, then I'm going to go, oh yeah, I'm going to you. You got.
Jason, one of these days you will admit your love for me. I know that you're watching this right now. One of these days, Jason, you will admit your love for me. I know that you're absolutely fucking obsessed with people of my persuasion, so.
Guys are like, you don't know love. You don't understand love at all. If you think that's possible. I mean, it's just, have you ever experienced love?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Real thing. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing good in chat. It's a sick game to these people. Yeah, Geeky Banana, I know. Some of them. Yeah.
Yami says, are you the next Nadia? Oh, no comment.
Why, when something happens, you have to go live and tell everyone? Does she make you?
That silence says a lot. That silence says a lot. Oh my god. What's going on here? G-Man, the Bukkake Queen? The Bukkake Queen? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mess up. That's an amazing joke. Come back to bed, King. It's cold. Look, I'm rooting for G-Man and Jason to, come out and embrace each other.
It's my decision to talk about it, but the idea to go live usually, yeah, if it's something, a lot of times I don't think things even need to be acknowledged. I take the cinnamon toast Ken philosophy on the
what?
social media end of the business that is done with streaming. You should ignore the vast majority of it.
What's that have to do with Cinnamon Toast Crunch, my dude?
Completely ignore it.
Oh, what happened to I'm sorry. Perhaps I didn't make that clear. We're finishing a Cobes video. He's not finished. God damn it. I should have thought about that. I wasn't thinking about that. God damn it. Alright, I might have to update the title later. I don't want people to think I mean it like that. Jesus.
Comments. Because there's too much of this parasocial weird shit where people get real strange. You know what I mean? And start wanting to really get into your personal life. You got to keep them at like that because you don't know their intention, if it's good or not. If you talk about it, makes it bigger.
Yeah, you don't know who's good or not because you have been so fucking abused by Shanny constantly that you don't know the fucking signals of someone trying to be nice to you or someone just being abusive and manipulative. And that's fucking sad, and that's not your fault, Jason. That's entirely on Shanny.
Or just ignore it. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I'm new here. Hey, guys. So I said what I really needed to say. It's sad to me that's like just one person even. You know what I mean? And if you get blocked, it was honest. Obviously, Shanny don't block for zero reason.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. She blocked our mutual contact simply for giving you guys an update about something that you really should have known about.
You know the reason you got blocked, so you're going to turn it into something weird. For drama. For yourself. Just for yourself. For your own ego. I caused something. It's like I need to learn to just not talk to anybody on the internet.
and yet here you are recording this video.
That's where I'm at.
Lipstick on a pig. Thank you very much to Graveyard Flowers for always doing a great archival duty. Always. So yeah, let's take a look at some other shit here. I have this timestamp here. This is literally just called Von Helton versus the Jews. Let's see. Oh man. Oh god, that's a beautiful fucking start. Cisco hasn't taken down his stream yet. Hell yeah, I can actually show you guys this on YouTube. Gotta love that disclaimer there. Gotta fucking love that disclaimer. Really does tell you about what we're getting into here. Well, we're gonna watch a little bit of this because Cisco and Vaughn did a bit of a stream here, and I feel like some of it was worth taking a look at. So let's give this a fat fucking look, and you guys can let me know what you have to say as well.
Oh, there you go, Brittany Venti. Speaking of Brittany Venti, she finally got rid of her Jew boy toy. Got rid of his ass. Apparently, she finally found out that I was right.
Right out of the gate with anti-Semitism. Like, Vaughn has been getting very mask off with his hatred of Jewish people recently. Like, he stopped calling them Bolsheviks. Now he's just going out and outright fucking saying Jew this, Jew that. Like, outright blatant fucking anti-Semitism. A word that gets thrown around way too fucking often nowadays. That's why it kind of pisses me off how much it's been diluted. But no, if you want to take an example of actual anti-Semitism, take a look at Vaughn.
And that, yeah, Jews don't like pagans. Surprise, motherfucker. Yeah, Jews don't like pagans. You either got to convert or you got to get lost.
Hi, Ashley. Nice to see you. Yeah, I don't care about, she's overrated, like, but a lot of people online are, especially people of that fucking size, I'd say. But, yeah, I don't care for the extra large coffee lady myself either.
And I think she finally figured that out because she dumped him. So there's a silver lining to everything, boys and girls.
So is the squatter finally gone, or how'd that go?
Well, today is their last day officially. This is Wednesday, and I forgot to set out my fucking garbage. God damn it. But anyway, today's the final day, and tomorrow, if she's not gone, I go in front of the judge. The judge sends the sheriff out to physically grab her by the nape of the neck and throw her ass out the fucking window.
This was 3 days ago for context, so I don't think we've got an update from Vaughn since. I think I think that Fat Photog video we watched recently is more of an update. So yeah, as far as we're aware, the squatter has not been removed yet.
So
along with her shit.
On your way to go see if she's still there, you
This is super random. One of my neighbors is either Vaughn or also listening to Vaughn. What? What the fuck? Wait, what? I don't think you're neighbors with Vaughn, okay? I don't think you're neighbors with Vaughn. Nice to see you, Rapier Charizard. Always nice to see you. Can you imagine the Nigerian eyes I'd have if Shannon caught me sliding into Brittany Venti's DMs? You're gonna have to cough up $3,000 for that one, Jace.
You drive by, take a picture of the vehicle in the laneway, and if you see her outside, take her picture as well.
Yeah.
Show it to the judge.
Yeah. Well, that's it. And you know, and they've got to understand. You know, that's my. I don't understand. I don't understand this individual. Okay, it's not her property. It's mine. It belongs to me.
No, it doesn't.
And when somebody tells you get the fuck off their property, that's exactly what they mean. They don't mean stay there for another 3 additional months. They mean get the fuck off the property. Now, the reason it took me 3 months is because I had to get my money together. But once I got my money together, wow, look how quick it happened, right? You know, so.
Yeah, that's capitalism, buddy. If it pisses you off, then you should fucking deal with it. Just fucking deal with it. That's the system we live in, and you got to get used to it, buddy. This is the exact same fucking person who's always talking about how great capital is, but when he has to, how great capitalism is, but when he actually has to cough up some money for a service, you know, all of a sudden he's all pissed off and he wants socialism. Vaughn is remote viewing you. I'm not kidding. I muted my phone and I could still hear his voice. Well, Jesus fucking Christ, that's horrifying. Hello, Coyote. Maybe the gods were talking to you. You got to think about it like that. Maybe the gods were talking to you. Human Dog TV, nice to see you. Von Helton's genuine anti-Semitic madness, yeah. Like, this shit is unacceptable. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. It's a damn shame that the government of Israel has been plastering the word anti-Semitism onto anyone who criticizes their fucking government when there's actually people out here who just genuinely hate Jewish people for no goddamn good reason at all. Not that there's any reason to hate a group of people, but you get what I'm fucking saying. Aaron, nice to see you as well. Always good to see you.
If she's not out today, then I just go in front of the judge and I say, "Hi, judge, here I am." She's not left, so that's the end of that. She's gone. The sheriff literally comes out, grabs a hold of her by the nape of the neck, and literally tosses her out the fucking house and her shit. So,
Well, I think
literally and her shit. All right, well, that's quite the visual, Vaughn. So that's all I wanted to show you, real quick. Him saying that really anti-Semitic shit I felt was worth bringing a highlight on. It's really surprising to me that Cisco still has his channel, although I am glad he does. I'm glad none of us fucking go and flag that shit. I'm just surprised with how YouTube's AI reading of shit like that tends to go. Like, they were able to identify that there was some conspiracy shit in here, but they didn't take down the video. Oh shit, it links me to the Wikipedia article and everything. Oh, that's good. Wikipedia is pretty reliable. But it feels weird to say that. I feel like that used to be a very unpopular opinion, but yeah, I mean, I feel like these days Wikipedia is pretty reliable. So yeah, that's pretty much it there. We could continue on with some Vaughn shit, or we could move on to something else. I do want to say we have 25 of you beautiful people watching right now. If you guys want to drop a like, it would go a very long way to helping out. Let's continue with this fucking Frost interview, I'd say. Or we could take a quick look at what Father Judgement had to say about Vaughn's, not Vaughn, JDubbs' divorce. Let's see this.
Nikki, how?
I have been getting along with Father Judgement lately, so I'm probably not going to give him as much shit as I normally would. But if he says something stupid, I'm going to call him out on it. So let's see what he has to say.
How's the KFC on your end?
Happy Saturday,
I didn't know they had
people.
KFC in England. They have KFC in England?
They have KFC in England? What? Really?
Yeah, KFC's everywhere. I think it's actually biggest in Asia. Like, I hear about how fucking popular KFC is in Asian countries all the goddamn time. I'm pretty sure, yeah, KFC is not as American as you'd expect. It's probably one of the most popular chains in the entire fucking world when you actually boil it down.
They have KFC here in Israel. They have KFC.
Well,
yeah.
KFC all around the world, people.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody's phone is going beep, beep, beep.
Oh, that's me. Hold on, let me answer the question.
Y'all ready for this?
Jesus Christ, JDubbs, stop eating fried chicken all the time.
Oh, I think that's Candace, actually.
Holy
Dun, dun, dun.
Father Judgement, I'm going to have to show you how to fucking put together an actual video. Dude, I swear, you know, it doesn't take that long to record a commentary and then just place it over the video. Like, stop doing this boomer shit where you just aim your phone at your screen, man. Like, you can upload a YouTube video. You are smart enough to open up a video editor as well. I don't believe that you aren't. Like, I refuse to believe that. What's up, Jeffrey Spicy Oli? Always a pleasure to fucking see you. Always a pleasure to fucking see you.
The plot thickens. Have you all noticed how, I don't know, about for the last week, John has just been crying and whining how he's...
I mean, in all fairness, Father J, like, is that any different from any other week?
Depressed and, well, the last 24, 36 hours, I don't know. I don't pay attention to this shit anymore. He's been drinking again. And now, are you ready for this?
shit, she's alive?
There you go. Oh, Candace is calling John now.
Candace sent me a message saying fly out to see me.
Oh, good.
Fly out to see you?
Yeah,
Sure.
Candace.
Hey, Carnage, do you know Candace? Hey, we got Red Shot here. Nice to see you, Red Shot.
Coming out to see you?
Oh, no.
No. She's inviting him to come to see her.
She goes to me, oh, your wife left you. Let me make you feel better.
Oh, really, John?
I said to him that I told.
Using a video editor requires learning. Does Father Judgement seem like the type of guy who learns things often? Look, he's an older dude. You know, you can't teach an old dog new tricks generally. But, I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. If he can update himself on the Vaughn and John shit, if he can keep up to date with this shit, then yes, he can open a video editor.
Oh, Candace, Vaughn likes you.
She don't care with shit. She don't care.
I can't. I said to her, I couldn't do that to Vaughn.
She don't care. She don't care.
I know she don't care, yeah.
If she cared, she would be calling me, she would be emailing me, she would be messaging me on Skype. So no, she don't do it.
What's the over under for JDubbs moving to like? What's the reach around? I mean, so yeah, I can give you a quick summary if you're asking about that. It was very briefly discussed during the long stream that people have been cutting up recently, because JDubbs did this whole depressed stream, which you're looking at right now. This is Father Judgement just going over a tiny bit of it. But there was some serious discussion between Vaughn and John of John moving into that one trailer that's going to eventually be unoccupied, the one the squatter's currently in. I doubt that'll actually happen. I feel like that's too fucking hilarious to actually be true, but it would be very funny if that did happen. And yeah, they basically they did discuss that for like a few minutes. It didn't seem like it was a super serious discussion, but JDubbs was like really enthusiastic about it, so I guess we'll see what happens. But I would not have much faith that that's gonna happen in the future. That sounds too fucking funny to be true, and I don't know. I don't want to get my hopes up.
Another troll. So, as we all expected, as we all figured, remember about 6 months, I don't know, 8 months ago, when the rumblings and rumors were starting that John's wife had a boyfriend. And John's wife's...
Let's be entirely honest, and I mean no offense by this, but JDubbs looks like the exact type of person who would have a girlfriend who has a boyfriend.
father was about done with his...
Like, just, I don't know, tell me I'm wrong. Does, like, JDubbs not look like the exact type of person who would spend some time in the cuck tin? Like, no offense to anybody who's into that shit. Like, you know, it's your own fucking thing. You're a consenting adult. No fucking shame to that. But JDubbs just looks like the exact type of person who would spend his entire fucking life in the cuck tint. And yes, I said tint.
Freeloading, hanging out with these motherfuckers all day on the internet ass. Yeah. So...
we need to make it happen. I'll pay for his bus ticket to Kentucky. Oh my god, can you imagine if we crowdfunded that shit to actually get him on a bus to that Kentucky fucky?
There you go. John's wife left him.
Yeah, he really is the stereotype. Like, he's like a living fucking Wojak. He seems like the type of person who'd rather fucking play with his Nintendo Switch than play with his wife. You got the entire fucking stereotype we're going for.
Here's a tissue, JDubbs. What do you expect? Happy Saturday, people. Peace. I'm going for a bike ride.
All right. Well, you know, that there wasn't much to that video, but we got some good discussion out of it. Father Judgement, send me a fucking DM, man. I will teach you how to use a video editor. I'll teach you how to use Windows Movie Maker. It'll be real simple, man. I'm mostly joking. I mean, I would do it, but you know, it's a joke. It's called satire. So yeah, let's go over something else. I want to watch some more of this interview with the Frosts. I felt like this was really interesting and worth taking a look at. So, yeah, I want to watch at least the remainder of this, and then maybe we'll watch some Dave after this. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll at least watch this. This was really eye-opening. Damn. I think I got to go take a shit. So I'm just going to let this play. I should not be long. I'm going to take the world's quickest shit, okay? This should not be playing for more than 2 minutes. Because I don't like putting up content with no commentary. So I'll be right back. I'm going to take the world's fastest shit. And yeah, I'll be back to discuss anything that was brought up. I have my headphones on, so I can still hear everything. But yeah, I'll be right back.
There, we were watching Frozen together, you know, but then you cross the line when you're trying to kiss my 14-year-old daughter. So I do know that I would not go clean his house unless I had someone with me. And here's why. Granted, I'm no punk. I was raised with 3 younger brothers. I'm a tomboy, but damn it, you cross the line, you're going to feel me. Okay. We were taking garbage out to burn because it was cardboard. So we were taking it out to the burn barrel. And he's like, you know, Marcia, if something ever happened to you and Ronnie, or something happened to Ronnie and you need a place to go, you can always come here and we'll keep you in the family and I'll take care of you. And I'm going, no, thanks. He has blocked me and my husband off of Facebook, but My 18-year-old daughter still has access to his Facebook.
Talking about how he should be able to live however he wants, but when the children are left unattended for so long that they're playing with their own feces and making paper mache out of it and putting it all over the walls, that's a gross neglect case, you know?
Absolutely.
It was ridiculous because I was there.
And when the furnace man won't replace the ductwork because of all of the pee and poo, but in the children's bedrooms, the air ducts are in the floor. They would throw toys and whatever else, and there was pee and poo. I wouldn't go in there and clean unless I had gloves. I made Alice keep gloves in her house along with my bucket of cleaning supplies, because I would have to have a putty knife and a spatula to scrape the walls and scrub them.
This was quite the topic to have on in the background while I was taking a dump.
It would take me 2 days to clean one bedroom, and bedrooms in a trailer are not that big.
And we're talking every few months, right? You said you clean like
Probably
every
every
months?
3 months. But I mean, it would get to that point where I would have to do that. And I told him, I said, James, get up off your butt. Get the kids off to school. That hour after you get them kids off to school, you can have the dishes and this house cleaned and picked up before lunchtime.
And he wasn't even willing to do that fucking bare minimum because he's a piece of shit father who should have had his kids taken away a long time ago.
You can have your lunch, take your precious little nap, and then get your children off the bus and do it again the next day. Not hard, guy. And he's like, no, you don't understand. And I said, bullshit, I do understand. I've raised 3 children. You know, like I said, I've been going in.
Yeah, look, I get it's not fucking easy to raise kids, but it's kind of something that you signed up for, not just once, but multiple times. You know what I mean? It's not like Vaughn just had one kid by accident on some one-night stand, and now he has to deal with the consequences. You know what I mean? It's like you engaged in having a child multiple times. You decided multiple times that this is something that you felt you were good at enough to fucking do more than once. So I don't have any fucking empathy for you struggling, quote unquote, as a parent. And it's not you struggling. You're fully capable. You're just fucking lazy and selfish.
In and out of his house since I've been here. I mean, I took care a couple years before the kids. Me and 2 other women had gone into his house, and it took us 7 days. The first time. And mind you,
shit happens when you have kids. I left my daughter when she was 2 in a room for 5 minutes, and I took a shower and she became Picasso. Oh God, Jesus Christ. I'm not surprised by that. Yeah, like I said, like, I am pretending it's easy to raise kids, but Vaughn could have at least done the bare minimum. Like, there's the bare minimum I expect people to provide their kids, which is to clothe, house, and feed them. You know what I mean? I'd say that those are, like, you know, those are the 3 biggest things that are most important to cover. You know, when it comes to other things, I understand that there can be challenges, but if you can't afford to do those 3 fucking things, then put your kids up for adoption or give them to a fucking relative who can actually take care of them, or find some fucking solution, because if you can't do that, you need to find someone who can.
do that 7 days was a thorough deep clean. And when every time I would go in there and clean, it's a thorough deep clean. It's scrubbing the walls. It's washing the windows. It's pulling all the furniture out, doing the dusting, everything. Because you can't just, because of how bad it would get, you can't do it halfway.
And get them to school. Yeah, that's another fucking important one. Without lice in their hair, god damn it.
Okay? You just can't do it. And little Jerry, God love that poor little baby. Oh my God. His room, because he was by himself, because the girls couldn't be in there with him. He'd be in there by himself. Okay. And I've had to paint his ceiling, Jerry's ceiling. Now this is the ceiling. 6 times with Kills paint to try and cover up the shit stain off of the ceiling.
Oh, that's fucking absolutely fucking vile, disgusting, but I wish I could say I'm surprised.
I'm guessing because when I would go to clean, the kids would be at school or at Bama's. Okay. And I would go over there I'd get there in the morning and I would fix everybody breakfast. I mean, we would do a big biscuits. This was a tradition. If you go to clean at Aunt Alice's house, we have a big family breakfast.
To me, it feels like this is the children's actual fucking mother, and I'm getting to actually see like the thoughts and opinions of the people who the person who actually put in the most effort into raising those kids. Even though, like, you know, this wasn't their biological mother. This woman seems like she was the one who put in all the actual fucking effort. That's fucking sad as hell. Like, you know, you should not have to pawn off your fucking children to some relatives and make it their fucking obligation. But I am glad this woman stepped up and tried to help them to the best of her ability. That's good to hear.
Biscuits, gravy, bacon, eggs, sausage, fried apples. The flippin' works, brother. And then we'd all sit around and we'd cut up. We'd enjoy each other's company, and then I'd clean it.
No, this isn't the mother, right? Am I stupid? This is not their mother. I feel like that's been made pretty fucking clear here. Yeah, this is not their mother. Damn, I don't know. This is one of the Frosts. Yeah, that's why it's called Interview with the Frosts. What's this person's name? I'm sure someone in the chat knows who this is in particular. This woman is a hero in my eyes. Yeah. I mean, everything that she's described here, it sounds like she was really putting in all her effort to help out those kids, which is awesome. You know, the things that we're hearing right now are terrifying and depressing, but it's at least nice to hear that someone was putting in the serious effort to try and help them out. Does anyone else remember the Dumber and Dumberer scene where Bob Saget walks in? I've never seen that one. I watched the original Dumb and Dumber with my dad when I was younger, and I was like, "Hey, I heard there's a sequel. Should we watch it together?" And he was like, "No, that thing is fucking stupid," and not in a funny way. So we never watched it, and I'm just judging my father's judgment on that. So I probably never will watch it. But yeah.
Clean up after breakfast, and then me and the girls that she hired to clean for that day would go clean. Come lunchtime, we'd come over, we'd make lunch, do the same thing again. I loved helping Aunt Alice and cleaning for her. When I had to go to his house, oy vey. Just oy. It's I hate to put it out there on the internet. I don't like talking about it.
Hey, there's that floppy-headed Canadian up there.
But I am so sick of this man going on the damn internet and telling people lies that I taught his children to smear their crap on the walls and to make a mess of this house. They would sneak out of their rooms and sneak food. Okay, there would be busted up cake mixes, everything. It wasn't just toys and junk and garbage.
Damn, I feel bad for this woman.
It would be food that they would sneak out of the pantry and just throw everywhere because they didn't have. Oh, I could see it in the children's faces.
Jesus Christ. This is Marsha Frost, I believe Vaughn's cousin. Thank you very much, Trav, for providing the fucking context there. Damn, this is just absolutely fucking terrifying. Like, Jesus Christ. To actually hear this from someone who was actually there to experience it in real time is really horrifying. And, you know, I'm pretty sure this person knows well enough at this point, but, you know, no one actually believes those fucking conspiracy theories coming out of Vaughn's mouth. We all know that he was the reason why his kids were suffering, and anyone else involved seems to have put forth their best effort to try and help. You know, it's a shame that it took as many times as it did to get those kids out of there, but, you know, I'm sure that everybody in the Frost family was doing their fucking best. It's just, it seems like the courts and the fucking judges that were really fucking just dragging their fucking feet on holding Vaughn accountable, which is sad to see, but at least there are people trying their best.
How they would react with me. Like I said, I've raised 3 successful children. Okay? I got one serving in the United States Army right now. Okay? My youngest is in college. My oldest has made me a grandma twice. I mean, I've raised children. I know how it is and what you have to do to raise a healthy member of society. Okay? I this pains me that this man has the balls to go on there and accuse me of doing the crap that he is saying that I've done, telling me that I broke up his marriage. Honey, I hadn't talked to Andrea in a month, and she's messaging me on Facebook telling me she's talking to some other guy that it's getting ready to come and pick her up and take her to his house. I had nothing to do with that. I said, dude.
Well, Vaughn just needs an easy fucking scapegoat for everything bad that happened in his life. So, of course, he's going to try and pin the blame on the only person who's actually doing anything good to help those kids, because he's going to try and paint you like a fucking monster, because that's what he is, and he knows it. But all he can do is project that onto other people, because he's one of the world's biggest fucking scumbags.
That's not fair to James. You need to go tell James that you're not happy. Don't be that girl that's going to cheat on your husband. If you're not happy, go to him and tell him. Those were my exact words. I could probably even find it in the archives of my messages to put that out there. Okay? I'm not that girl. I mind my business. I take care of my family. I help when I can help. And to be slandered by the likes of him, I have tried my best. Ignore it. Nobody listens to him. He doesn't know. He's trying to take the heat off of him because he knows he's wrong. He knows he's wrong. He's accusing my husband of stealing. Why in the hell does my Desert Storm veteran husband, who gets VA benefits because he served our country,
Yeah, someone who actually did that, by the way, unlike Vaughn, who just plays make-believe,
steal from his aunt? Tell me. I want to know. I don't even want to see James Von Helton go through what he's going through, but he's done it himself, and he needs to take the blame and say, oh, the world does not owe me a living. I need to do what I need to do to take care of my business, not put the blame on me, my husband, or any other family member that has done nothing but try to help him. I was there when Andrea and him.
Vaughn says that about anyone who calls him out on his BS. You got my kids taken away. Yeah, he does that shit a lot. He really does. It's just one of his, like, you know, if there was a Von Helton action figure that you could pull the string on, that'd definitely be one of his quotes. Just like he constantly accuses people of being troll terrorists and shit like that.
Who got married? I helped Andrea get ready, walk down the aisle. I was in the wedding. I've got pictures. I just seen them somewhere. I think they were on. Oh, I don't even know where they are, but I just seen them recently. So I don't know what would cause him to badmouth me. And
the fact that you actually gave a shit about the kids and he didn't, and him trying to project his own failings onto you is basically it.
My family, when I have never said anything ill against him. The reason that I think he's losing his kids is because he's not, like I said before, he's not taking care of business. Okay. I at the beginning of this chat, I said that he thought that he's under the impression that the school is in charge of taking his children to the doctor or to the dentist so that he doesn't have to. Okay. Now I know there's a nurse on call, and the nurse does do health checks, and the nurse can decide that, yes, your child has an ear infection. Okay. Because they've done that with my daughter. They've called me and said, I believe she's got an ear infection and I can give her an antibiotic if you cannot get her to the doctor. And I said, I can get her to the doctor. That's fine. If you want to go ahead and prescribe the medicine and I will talk to her doctor on whether or not that's the route we're going to go, then that's what we'll do. But his impression is that they're in charge. That's their responsibility. And he needs to be the man that his mother raised him to be and take care.
Look, one criticism you can have of Vaughn's mom is that she clearly didn't raise the man right. Like, you know, I've heard mixed feelings on Vaughn's mother and like what type of person she was. But yeah, you definitely can't argue that she raised him right. I mean, she might have tried, but some people don't discipline their children at all, like in the slightest, and you need to do at least a little fucking bit of that.
care of his responsibilities. He's man enough to lay down with a woman and have children. He needs to be man enough to take care of those children and not put it on everybody else and blame everybody else for his misgivings. He asked me one time, he said, please take my kids that way, and I was like, oh, James, I was appalled, okay? I literally was appalled. How can somebody make a child and ask someone else to take them?
Well, I mean, in some cases, someone who does that can be doing it for genuinely selfless reasons. Like if someone has a child and they're very impoverished and they're like gonna go homeless or some scenario like that. Sorry, I've got the hiccups real bad. Great time to get those. But yeah, like sometimes that can be a selfless thing to do, but Vaughn was just doing it because he was lazy. And all he does is see his children as trophies and meal tickets. So of course he's gonna try and pawn them off to somebody else.
I looked at him and I said, no. This is your responsibility. You need to man up and you need to get your head out, get your head right. Okay. If you need somebody to help you,
Vaughn's one of the few people, same with Shanny, where I would throw a fucking party if they fucking kick the bucket, because even though I have a lot of empathy for people and I'd rather most people just become better people, I know that Shanny and Vaughn are completely incapable of that shit. All they do is put negative energy out into the world, so fuck them. Yeah, I'd dance on their fucking grave. I'm gonna be entirely honest, and they can fucking clip that if they want, because they're just such a reprehensible piece of shit that no human being should have empathy for either one of them.
I told you, I will help you. I will talk to Alice. I will come in once a week and I will help you. I will train you on what I did and how, raising 3 kids, especially 2 of them being twins, that's a little nerve-wracking for anybody, especially by themselves. I told him, I'll talk to your mom. She's not going to let you do that. Well, James, okay, let's plead to her on her sympathy card. She was paying me $6 an hour to go in there and do this, take care. Now, $6 an hour to scrape poop off of a wall.
Yeah, that's horrifying. That's actually fucking disgusting. The things that some people do for family, man.
Not enough, but I did it because the babies did not deserve that. Okay?
Yes, user 2. I am, in fact.
Just keeping it $1.50.
At that point, it wasn't about the money. My husband has said, you're not going back down there. You're not getting paid enough to clean that filth. You're not going back down there. And I looked at him and I said, Ronnie, it's not about the money. It's about the babies. The babies deserve a clean, healthy environment. And if I can give that to them for the short amount of time that they had it, by God, I was doing it. For somebody to do that to the babies and then accuse me of being vindictive breaks my heart.
Right.
And I've been quiet enough. James Paul Von Helton, stop bad-mouthing me. I've never done anything to you, against you. Leave me and my family the crap alone. I don't want nothing your mother has. I don't want nothing from you. Stop bad-mouthing me. When I would walk in, the worst one, you walk in, there's a pathway from the back door. You see the washer and the dryer. Then you've got a bathroom, and then you've got the girl.
I don't blame her for not taking the kids if she had 3 of her own. She and her husband had enough on their plate. Exactly. That's a really good point. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect this person to take on that responsibility, especially given the context of all the shit that she was already doing for him.
His room, and to the left is little Jerry's room. And, the girls had each other to communicate and play with and hang out with. Little Jerry was in there by himself.
That's why he started playing in his boot.
That's why I was taking 6 6 different times with Kills Paint, and I could walk into this bedroom and go directly to the ceiling and tell you that's the shit stain from where I had to scrape it off of the ceiling.
Right. And as we understand it, Jerry's special needs, right? Like
He is special needs, but not.
It was so bad that Alice had me go over there and screw the bed to the floor because he'd just toss it.
We would have to screw the beds to the floor so they didn't fall over with the children, because that they would literally move the beds all over the room.
Well, they have nothing else to do.
No, they didn't.
They're going stir crazy. It's literally torture.
The girls' room adjoined a bathroom, so he would move the dresser.
I just want to remind everybody, it took Kentucky's law enforcement how fucking long, or I should say legal system. It took Kentucky's legal system fucking 12 times to get this fucking dude away from his children.
Against the bathroom door so they couldn't get it. Well, they got so strong that they were moving this drawer. They had to take all the dressers out because they were climbing the dressers. They were pulling the drawers out. They destroyed several dressers. I mean, it was bad.
Oh yeah, this woman did way more than she should have. She was well above the Call of Duty. My fucking anger is with the fucking courts that allowed this to play out as long as it did.
It was just from not being watched. They were just left to their own
devices, and it's not their fault. I don't blame them. These are innocents.
Like, why the fuck do we even have a government if they can't intervene when it comes to such transparent evil acts like this?
Well, they're locked in the room for hours at a time with the entrance to the bathroom locked off. What are they supposed to do? The children.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're gonna lock them in their room that early.
Locking off the fucking bathroom. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean.
And then Layla would scream, she's got to go to the bathroom. She'd get out. She'd go to the bathroom. Then they'd start playing in the bathroom. And my husband put brand new flooring from stem to stern in his home, and they flooded it so bad that they just had to replace it again.
Irby, this would have been family business, but you made it everybody's business. So here it is. They investigated the money disappearing out of his mom's account. I'm sure.
Holy shit, Big Larry!
He goes to jail for
He's
that.
already been court ordered to return it. And Larry, has he returned it?
Been ordered to turn the $30,000 back to his mother.
And he
Oh my God.
Wait, yes, this is a continuation of last time. We wondered about this money. So what? Please fill us in on this.
When Irby took over the account, there was $30,000 in the safety deposit box. When I took back over, it was empty.
Right, and on that one video, he says where he took his daddy's money and put it in his account. He literally incriminates himself on that video where he took her money.
His dad's inheritance.
Dad's been gone for years and years and years. That was his mom's money he took.
His father retired from a company called Pease. It's a door company in Ohio, Hamilton, Ohio, and Alice, I think
she tells jokes about when he'd get his retirement check. It was like $35.
No, it was $25.50, and they'd go to dinner.
Right.
That was his daddy's inheritance. And she even said
his mama was the tycoon. She had, rest homes and nursing homes.
You just got to remember, when he was working, they only made $6 for a whole week worth of work.
Right, exactly.
We're talking about back in the 70s and 80s.
So we're talking 40s and 50s and 60s.
Yeah. So his daddy, what money his daddy acquired, Alice will tell you. When I sold the properties and we got divorced, I gave him some of my money. So he
bought that house down the street.
And bought the house down.
That's a funny Family Guy joke. A funny family. I thought, oh my God, I just read that as Family Guy. Jesus fucking Christ. My mind has been corrupted by the internet.
Down the street for him to live in before he died.
Right.
Because I would go clean.
Sorry, I haven't been super talkative. I still do have the hiccups. But they're starting to fuck off, so. As you can tell by me being less interrupted. God damn it.
And the other person that she would have hired, there was normally 2 of us, sometimes 3, depending on how in depth she wanted us to clean. We would go down and we would do maintenance on that house after his father died. we would clean it every 6 months. Just
I
keep
say,
upkeep.
wasn't it you guys that helped me move all that stuff out of there?
Oh,
Yeah. And then we would, even at Christmas time, even though no one was living in this house, we would go and decorate it for Christmas.
Right.
Okay. So his daddy didn't have but what Alice gave him.
Right.
He was just mad because she controls everything. She still controls everything. He has no control over his life. She pays
That's his fault.
And that's why he fucking killed her. That's why he just let her fucking die. Because he wanted the control that he's never had.
It's his fault. He's been there his whole life. You know, it's kind of her fault. I think he's a product of her environment because she supported him.
Was that a Family Guy joke? This has been Reading with Anna. Oh my god. God damn it. Stop giving me crap, okay?
Since it's wide open, I'm going to tell you something. Miss Alice asked me that the other day. She goes, Larry, what do you think I did wrong?
Yeah, supported him all his life.
She didn't put him over her knee enough.
Right.
Well, Alice has always told me.
Respect for his elders.
Yeah, when I was going down there to clean, she goes, the biggest mistake I ever made was to listen to his daddy and bring him down here. Because she said, no, Irv, we need to leave him down in Hamilton where he's working and holding a job. We do not need to bring him down here with us at this time. Leave him where he's at. And his daddy said, no, I want my son down here with us. So they moved him down here. And it went downhill from there.
They've been supporting him ever since.
Everything went downhill.
Right. And so now he's took what money she had. She's living off of what little bit income she does have. And he's got everything else and done squandered it.
Wow. Sorry, I've never been left that fucking consistently speechless by a video. I try to offer as much commentary as I can at any given time. But please forgive me, I kind of needed to take in a lot of that shit at the end. That was absolutely fucking insane. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Good lordy. So let's take a look at someone that we don't normally take a look at. We haven't really been watching on this channel a whole lot lately. Iron Gullet put out a new Dave video. I would like to take a look at it with you guys. I will read in the comments. Let's see what you guys' final thoughts are on that other thing that we're talking about. God damn it. I hate having a fucking wireless mouse. I'm probably just gonna buy a wired one soon. Let's take a look. Vaughn is a POS. Well, yeah, no shit. I totally agree. I thought Big Larry lit a cigarette with a blowtorch. Well, there's like a little blowtorch. There's like blowtorch like lighters. I think I've got one of those. People usually use them for dab rigs, but I guess you could use them for cigarettes. It'll probably annihilate your cigarette though. But I don't know. Maybe you just got to aim it right. Based on what they just said, his dad was a weenie. His dad was a weenie. Jesus fucking Christ. I have seen pictures of Vaughn's dad before. Let's see. By the way, we have like almost 30 beautiful people watching right now. Drop a like if you enjoy this shit. I think after this, we'll continue a Cobes video, and then we'll wrap this. Man, I have the hiccups real bad if you guys can't tell. Jesus fucking Christ. It's starting to give me that fucking acid reflex and shit. Jesus Christ. Have you chugged water? Yeah, actually, I think I overhydrate sometimes. Sometimes I overhydrate, but yeah, I do try and do the water chugging thing. It never works for me for some reason. It never fucking works for me. And sometimes if I drink too much water when I have the hiccups, it gives me like real bad heartburn. But yeah, let's not fucking meander on about my petty little physical needs and require. God damn it, I hate being interrupted by hiccups. Let's just get into the video, folks.
All right, so we are literally less than an hour away from when Joe Biden is supposed to speak to the nation. And God damn it. Myself did not fall.
What the fuck is he on about? Oh, he's talking to Iron Gullet in the chat.
and powerful.
Yes, there is a woman talking.
Oh my god, he's being
Now,
slow as fuck. I'm
who
definitely
is that
speeding this up.
That's the question.
Take a deep breath and push your diaphragm down. It'll stop. That's never worked for me. The whole holding my breath thing never works for me. The whole drinking water thing doesn't work for me. My hiccups are just, they refuse to be stopped. They're unstoppable. You know what I mean? Sometimes I will get like hiccups for a very long time and it just won't stop. I think I might have some type of medical issue. Not a serious one or anything, but I think I have something about me that makes my hiccup, god damn it, worse than everybody else's. Whatever, you guys don't seem to mind. Just make fun of me and make jokes about it. It'll definitely cheer me up at least.
Could it be girlfriend, wife, friends with benefits, a friend that happens to be staying over, a relative?
What the fuck are you on about?
You decide.
Yeah, that was definitely his mom in the background, if you ask me.
Ads to reach undecided voters nationwide.
Well, she'll claw your eyes out for that comment, Iron Gullet.
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz.
Okay, speaking as a Minnesotan, he has been a decent governor. In fact, I voted for him during his re-election campaign.
Whoa. Rare W had a Dave? How's he gonna ruin this one? He actually likes the guy? That's pretty fucking weird.
I don't think I voted for him the first time. However, do you know why I did? Because he was mainly out of sight, out of mind. That's why I liked him. Nobody knows who this motherfucker is.
I want to be clear about who Tim Walz is. So he is a Army veteran. He's 60 years old.
God dang it, Toyama. I think that actually helped. Thank you.
Image is Kamala Harris, a retired high school teacher, and he is now the governor of Minnesota and has accomplished a lot.
See you, Coyote. Have a good one. Oh my god, Toyama, I think that worked.
With just a one.
No, he really hasn't. And I live here, motherfucker. And he is not progressive. He is not anti-2A. So he doesn't check a lot.
He is pretty progressive, relatively speaking. But he's not too progressive to, like, alienate people. I think he's a really good combination of, like, has some progressive values, but in some ways he's also, you know, a typical Democrat.
A lot of boxes for you guys. Well, my mom happened to be halfway across the country at the time, so...
Yeah, user too, because I've never had one of these fucking hiccup solutions that works for me. The only thing that ever worked is when I was a little kid, my grandmother had this old home remedy where she would put like a spoonful of sugar into my mouth and like with a spoon. I guess that was already implied by it being a spoonful. But I guess you could, you know, I guess that's not necessarily the case. But yeah, I'd put a spoonful of sugar in my mouth and that seemed to work every time, and I have no idea why it did. I, for some reason, have stopped doing that, but I don't know. I feel kind of silly wasting sugar on that. But maybe I should start doing that again. Thank you, Toyama. I haven't done it in a while, so if it comes back, I'll just start doing some of that deep breathing again.
No.
Oh, you're a martial arts teacher? Well, that's fucking awesome. That's absolutely fucking awesome. Thank you very much for the tip.
Yeah, and Walz basically let Minneapolis burn to the fucking ground. Yeah, except America does not want a female leader. I'm sorry, but it's true. America just does not want a female leader.
No, you don't want a fucking woman as a leader. You specifically don't want that shit. That doesn't mean that there's other people who don't. I feel like the majority of fucking people at this point don't care. We've had a fucking half-black president, so why can't we have a fucking woman as president?
Especially this fucking...
People just didn't want dumbass Hillary Clinton. That tainted a lot of people's perception of the idea of a woman as president, because Hillary was just one of the first major people to make a fucking running for it, and she's just one of the most reprehensible people within the Democratic Party, at least. So, of course, people are going to have their perception tainted a bit by that. But I think by now we're far removed enough from that the only people who care about it are people who are genuinely sexist like yourself.
Well, I don't know. Hillary Clinton couldn't do it. She got smacked.
I want a competent woman. Yeah, me too. Like, I want the first female president to be a fucking competent woman. You know what I mean? That's personally how I'd like to see it happen. But, you know, whether or not that'll happen remains to be seen.
Kamala Harris is even a worse pick. And also, women don't lead, men do.
This is the incredible. So Kyle Clint's
Men can do a good job of it. They can also do a pretty fucking bad job of it. So how about we actually give a woman a chance? It doesn't have to be Kamala, but eventually we should have a woman as president.
here broke this down. The incredible accomplishments that Tim Walz has made with just a one-seat majority. Universal free school meals.
That will cost him re-election, but I think he's termed out.
Legal weed.
That was already on the back burner. Didn't matter.
Carbon-free electricity by 2040.
That will never happen.
Tax rebates for the working class up to $1,300. 12 weeks paid family leave.
That didn't matter.
12 weeks paid sick
That didn't happen. Oh, by the way, both those things didn't fucking happen.
leave. Ban conversion therapy. Red flag laws for guns.
And that was struck down by the courts immediately.
Universal background checks.
That didn't happen.
Automatic voter
Didn't happen.
registration. Free public college under 80K.
Didn't fucking happen. I don't know where Kyle is getting this fucking list, but this shit didn't happen.
It does. Look, here's the fucking thing. Like, you know, if she wins, I'd be fine with that. But at the end of the day, people need to fucking prepare themselves for the possibility that Trump could win again. Like, it could happen. Like, there's a possibility for either fucking candidate to win. So people need to actually, you know, prepare for the possibility that that happens and have a game plan in mind for if that does happen. Because even if that happens and Trump gets into office again, the fight's not over.
I should know. I fucking live here.
Ban on forever chemicals. 2.2 billion increase in K-12
No, he didn't. He might have tried it, but he didn't.
school funding and sectoral bargaining for nursing home workers.
That didn't happen either. Again,
Dave just denies anything in front of his face that can make someone left of center look good. Like, on what basis or what citations do you have, or like literally anything? Could you even provide me like a vague idea of where you're getting your contrary view on this shit from? Can you give me a single fucking goddamn example other than I live here? Because I know that you don't fucking give a shit about or pay attention to your local politics. I know that you don't give two fucks about that. I would be very surprised if you vote outside the general elections. If you do, good for you. But you just don't seem like the person who's that fucking politically aware enough.
man, I should know. I fucking live here. He might have proposed some of this shit, but he didn't get it through. There are Democrats in both the House and the Senate of the state of Minnesota that would have been petrified to go along with that. I don't have to look it up. I live here. I read the news every fucking day. You want to prove me wrong? Look it up.
You can count the number.
No, because her laugh is like an ice pick in my ear. You can tell she's a total cunt.
Oh my god, he's being boring as fuck, honestly. Like, this man is just being straight up boring.
By her laugh!
Based on no merit. Yes, she's a DEI appointment, and that's what she is.
Yeah, no shit. Because back during 2020, you had Bernie Socialist Sanders and Biden ball-licking whatever.
He doesn't even know what to call Biden since he already labeled Bernie a socialist. What an absolute fucking fraud. All right, look, guys. He's being too fucking boring. I'm sorry. Like, Iron Gullet always puts together great work. Go check out Iron Gullet, by the way. But, Dave is being so fucking boring here. I cannot take any more of the goddamn Dave shit. Let's see if we can finish up that, Cobes video I was taking a look at recently. And after that, we're getting the fuck out of here. Well, let me see if there's been anything new uploaded since I did the stream. I doubt it, since we're very early in the morning. Oh shit, we just hit 770 subscribers? Hell yeah, fuckers. I appreciate that. We only need 230 more to reach 1,000. And then we reached the second tier monetization, because we actually already reached the watch hours, like, well over the watch hours. I think we need like 4,000. And you guys have gotten me to like 5,200 or some shit. Some insane number of fucking watch hours. So, thank you guys so fucking much for all the support that you've been giving me recently. Oh shit! Look, it's not coming out quite yet, but in 4 hours there's gonna be a new fat photog video. Take a fat look at this. Live at 420. Too rad for you. Oh my god, we've got shirtless Vaughn, we've got Shanny and Rev. Jesus fucking Christ. Go drop a like in advance to everybody. Fat photog, you already know that you're gonna like that shit. Jesus Christ. Kratom 420 session extravagance. Oh my god. I think Fat Photog might be my favorite person in this entire like corner of the internet. Like when it comes to like the content that they put out. It's just like incredibly fucking amazing stuff. And I really vibe with his editing style. Good fucking shit. Good fucking shit. So yeah, I think we'll finish up that Circle of Life thing. And after that, we're fucking done. We're fucking done. We'll finish up this Cobe shit for sure. So Jesus fucking Christ, I'm taking way longer than I should be to get this shit up. This must be how Vaughn feels. That joke was really low-hanging fruit. All right. Well, it seems to have lost itself from my list. So yeah. We will watch the last 10 or so minutes here. Let's give this a fat look.
This is about shit like that. That dude who left the message, get some serious help. Go see a psychiatrist. Maybe spend a couple
Circle jerk of life. Jesus fucking Christ, user 2.
Months in the asylum, you crazy asshole. You know, get your shit on check, dude, because I genuinely feel sorry for you. Oh, Cobra listened to my message on his live stream. Oh my god.
Wow, you're right, user 2. I have to say, I'm completely fucking... I stand corrected. This was the Circle Jerk of Life the whole time, and I got corrected within the first fucking minute of watching it.
Like the term, get a life, go to Walmart, walk down aisle 4, and get a life. They're on sale next to the go fuck yourself department. No, the dude's just pissed off because I sniffed his mom's underwear last night and got away with it. So that's...
Was that supposed to be a diss? Like, I don't see it like that. That's supposed to make you look good and him look bad. That's just untrue and weird as fuck that that's the scenario you think would be an own. Cobes, what have you been trying to do in your spare time, brother?
That's why he's calling and talking a bunch of mad shit. Time for that asshole's reality check. Yeah. Yeah. These guys are so full of shit. I hate Justin Bieber, but I'm not going to spend all day...
Sicko confirmed. Yeah, exactly.
Every day harassing him. That just seems like a waste of my time. And guess what? Your message got deleted again. Oh. You do realize now I'm not even going to listen to it. You got your 10 seconds of fame, and now you're just going to get deleted.
You gave the troll exactly what they wanted, their fucking brief amount of attention, and you fucking got trolled hardcore into saying something stupid, so... Once again, the trolls win.
And I refuse to stop making videos just because a bunch of dickheads are harassing me. It's kind of sad, to be honest.
All right, guys. I gotta go clean my bong real fast. I shit you not. This is enough of a priority for me that I gotta go take care of something. So we're gonna do something a little bit special. I'm gonna leave you with a video for like 1 minute. I will not be very long at all. I'm just gonna go clean out the bond, and I'm gonna leave you with something really fucking nice while we take a minute away. All right.
Although I prefer a nice pair of double D's. A nice pair of double D's. I prefer a nice pair of double D's. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, now we're talking. I prefer a nice pair of double D's. Squeezing your nice pair of double D's. I prefer a nice pair of double D's. And fucking. You know what I'm saying? But they're big enough to squeezing your boobs, squeezing your titty. Yeah, now we're talking. Boob in each hand. Squeezing your nice pair of double D's. Your dick gets hard like a hot dog. Yeah, your dick gets hard and then fucking you're squeezing your dick. A nice pair of double D's. A nice pair of double D's. I prefer a nice pair of double D's. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, now we're talking. I prefer a nice pair of double D's. Yeah, a nice pair of double D's. Yeah, a nice pair of double D's. And then fucking. Yeah. And then fucking. You know what I'm saying? Good lord. Yeah, now we're talking. Squeezing your double D's. Squeezing your dick like a hot dog. I prefer a nice pair of double D's. Nice pair of double D's. I prefer a nice pair of double D's. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, now we're talking. I prefer a nice pair of double D's.
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
Nice pair of double D's.
All right, well. Oh man, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't think that was that long. And look, I couldn't have smoked out of the bong anymore because a broken up piece of seed got into the weed. And if you're a stoner, then you know the troubles of getting a broken up piece of seed in your weed. No one wants seed in their weed. No one wants, everyone wants the weed seed, but no one wants seed in the weed. You get what I'm saying? What's he doing? What the hell is he doing? What the fuck was that? Is he like putting his fucking key together? Or like what's going on?
Whoa, there's another one. Ha!
What?
Another unknown voicemail.
Hey, what's up, Jack Lamorte? Nice to see you.
Delete. But the shit that people do to harass me would definitely qualify as cyberbullying. Decline.
No. I mean, well, some people do take it too far, sure. I'll give you that. But the majority of trolling that people do to you, Cobes, is absolutely harmless. What's up, Toodle Pants? Nice to see you. I said bong. It's not my fucking... Look, I wipe my ass at the fucking toilet, okay?
Unknown caller. I love fucking with my trolls. This is too funny.
I don't think I've ever seen an instance where Cobes got one over on his trolls. So I really think this is just, insane tier cope out of Cobes. Today's stoners barely know the experience of picking stems and seeds out of their weed. Yeah, I mean, that's not really much of an experience nowadays, especially with, like, dispensaries and, legality in so many fucking states. Yeah, I mean, weed was already moving away from that shit before that, but now that weed has become, like, such a staple in so many fucking places, and, so many people have embraced it who weren't into it before, yeah, that shit's pretty much fucking over. You still gotta pick out a stem every once in a while, but not nearly as much.
Hey, Josh, time for a reality check.
I know I shouldn't be judging other people's laughs, but Jesus goddamn Christ, man.
Oh my god, dude. Hello?
Hey, Josh.
Hey, what's up?
I think you're so cool.
No, thanks.
You know that if I
What the fuck is up with the feedback in the background? This sounds like fucking ear-piercingly. It's like ear-piercingly bad. Jesus Christ. It's like the Phoenix Joker laugh. Yeah, it sounds really uncomfortable. really uncomfortable. That's a good comparison, honestly. The obligatory pinhole burns down the frond of my favorite sort, satin shirt. I almost called it a Satan shirt. I almost called it a fucking Satan shirt. God damn it. Jesus Christ.
Really sucks your day. Let me know that we have a chance together.
Maybe we'll see how that goes. Thanks for calling.
Okay, bye, Josh. Love you.
Love you too. Aw. Fuck the trolls. That was awesome, YouTube. What up?
That's what's up. I get cheapo weed that the dispensary can't sell. I get seeds and turn into Johnny Pot seed. I flick them out into the forest behind my house. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That shit's fucking cool. Well, I hope, have you ever seen any of those seeds amount to anything out in the wild? I'm curious if you've ever seen any of those little plants prop up, because, yeah, usually they need some more fucking help than they can find out in the natural areas, but you might be in a climate where they can do pretty well for themselves. So I'm curious if you've ever seen any success out of that.
Oh, you're literally the biggest intel I've ever seen.
Man, this new truck and trailer for Joker Filet of Douche is, well, oh man, I need to take a screenshot of that. I just realized what we just fucking landed on. Absolutely fucking amazing. You know that's gonna be in the fucking thumbnail. Let me get a fat screenshot of that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes.
Oh my god, did this fucking retard even watch my last live stream? Like, yeah, I'm such a freaking incel that I did a video talking about how women have been oppressed for centuries and how I hate it and how women deserve to be treated better. Yeah, fuck this loser. Oh my god.
There are plenty of incels who pretend to be feminists, and you're just one of those people, because we all know how you really feel about women and minorities and all that shit, Cobes.
God, dude. How do you like that? Like, the trolls try doxing my number in chat, and it ends up getting an of-age fangirl calling me. That's pretty sweet. And the trolls say that I can't get...
How the fuck do you even know what that girl's age was? Like, why are you fucking saying that if you don't even know who that person is? You didn't ask any fucking questions.
Chicks. Well, would you look at that? And the trolls fucking sit here and say that I can't get a chick. Bullshit. Like, this chick hasn't even met me in person. She hasn't smelled my tactical soap, and she wants a piece of this. Like, come on, dude. That's just the Cobra's way, man. That's exactly why I'm not worried about getting laid. I got a lot of hot of-age chicks that want to ride this dick. Like, god damn it, dude.
Oh my god, Sonichu Prime, of all people, brought up in the chat. It probably is a dude, and you don't know her age. There's a strong possibility, yeah, that it was just a dude doing a voice. Who knows?
Oh, man, my trolls are always good for a laugh, dude. That's good.
I can do a pretty good voice if I want to. I can sound however the fuck I want, actually.
Shit. $2.69 in your PayPal. Sweet. They're not jealous of the $2.69. They're jealous of the fact that I get to be me and do my thing, and they just sit there and, like, that dude needs a Tic Tac because his breath stinks from talking so much shit. Oh my god, dude.
Dude, him speaking that from his smelly gaping maw is probably one of the most ironic things I've heard out of the Cobra's mouth, maybe ever.
Hi, user from channel, hashtag long live Ozzy Osbourne. I. Nope, still kicking. Yeah. Fuck off with these trolls. I do appreciate y'all tuning in to watch this video, and I'll definitely catch you cool cobras later.
Well, very special thanks to the Bog for providing us that shit. Always fantastic fucking content over on the Boglum Chronicles. Be sure to drop that shit a like. And if you guys enjoyed this stream, be sure to drop it a like as well. I think we'll call it there. I did also do a stream last night. We will be back on the main channel on Wednesday with a proper full show. I was just not capable of putting together a typical show last night, so we did some fruit bowls instead. You know, if I'm ever not able to do a main show, but I still want to stream, you guys can expect it to be on Underhaven Gold. So, yeah, I want to say thank you guys very much for listening. Drop a like if you like this shit. And consider joining our Discord server. I don't talk about that very often, but yeah, consider joining our Discord server. We have some forums in the topics area where you guys can submit whatever the fuck you want. You can send in some stories about entertainment, internet culture, politics, whatever the fuck is on your mind. And we'll probably talk about it if we think it's interesting. So yeah, if you guys want to participate in the content curation of the show, consider joining our Discord server. And yeah, what else? Anything else? Oh yeah. I want you guys to listen to what old Jason has to say. I want you to listen to what Jason has to say.
Shout out to Underhaven. Sub now. Shout out to Underhaven. Sub now. Shout out to...
I forgot the loop feature was on. I forgot the loop feature was on. All right. So we're on the road to 1,000 subs. So if you guys want to help out with that, you guys know what to do. But yeah, and also check out last night's stream if you didn't check that out. There's some more context for some of the stuff that we went into tonight. I mean this morning. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some brunch. Thanks to you guys. You guys did send in some donations earlier, so I much appreciate that, and that'll help get me some fucking lunch. So you guys have a fucking fantastic one. And as always, guys, stay fucking toasty. Thanks for watching. Penis! I like the fridge napalm guy. That William Napalm. That William. I guess. Holy crap, I'm still here. It didn't hit the end button. Wow. Damn, you guys just get to... All right. Good night, everybody. That's fucking